So good morning guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're actually just coming to Milnthorpe, and we're heading up the Crook Road towards Enmore. Today's ride's going to take us up into the Lake District. We're actually going to go to Kendal, we're going to go over Shap to Penrith, and then we're going to head left towards Keswick before dropping down into Ullswater, where we're going to head to my favourite little cafe next to the water, which is St Patrick's Boat Landing Cafe. So stick around, stay tuned. We'll come back over KirkStone Pass down through Ambleside, and then we'll come down through Bonus and my favourite road out of the lakes. So we've got the MT10 all packed, and you can see I'm rocking my Krieger bag on the back there, with my bits and some water and things, some camera equipment. But it's a beautiful day, and yeah, the sky's blue, very little clouds, perfect day for a ride into the lakes. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. So what's everyone been up to this week? It's been a quick week actually. It's gone very fast since last weekend, and I don't know why that is, but anyway. So we're on the Milnthorpe to Crook Road right now. It's a nice road. There is a vehicle testing station for wagons just up here, so you've just got to be careful in the weekdays. Sometimes you get vehicles heading up to the weighing bridge. Other than that, it's a nice twisty flowing road when you're not stuck behind cars. So we'll see if we can clear this guy in front just in a minute. Some other bikes out on the road today, all nodding heads, nice and friendly. And it looks to be an epic day to go up into the lakes today. So we're going to head in from the North Lakes, and like I said, we're going to head to have some breakfast at the St Patrick's Boat Landing Cafe right next to Lake Ullswater. Beautiful spot to pull up and have a spot of breakfast or even lunch. Hopefully they're open. I've not heard any difference, so we'll check and see. So there's a view camping just here. I think there's another campsite further up. Okay, so we're just at Crooklands Hotel just here over the bridge, and we're just going to do a left down towards Kendal, and then we're going to pick up the Shap Road, which is a lovely fast sweeping road all the way up to Penrith that weaves in and out of the motorway. Crooklands Hotel just there. Used to be a good spot. Used to frequent it when I was in my 20s, I think. So as we drop down past the hospital just here, you'll come to a roundabout as we're heading towards Kendal, and then basically I'm going to head over that roundabout. What I don't want to do is go through Kendal town centre, so I'm going to show you a little shortcut here that will just skip you around the town centre to the north. So around the roundabout by Asda, keep going. And then you can either turn right here up towards Oxenholme Station, and then left, which will take you the way I'm trying to go. But I found the best way to get to the same road, actually, a little bit shorter distance, is to head past the leisure centre just here. So we've passed the Asda roundabout and the turn into Oxenholme Station. Just gone past the leisure centre to the next roundabout. We'll do a right round the roundabout here, come onto Lound Road, just there past the Shell garage, so if you need to fill up, there's a garage just there. And then just up here, not these first lights, but the second set of lights to where it says A684 Sedba. Just here, we're going to turn right, and then that will take us around the town centre up to the T-junction at the top of the road, and we'll just head left, and then that will take us down to the top end of Kendal, where the Shap Road is, and then we can head over Shap, have a lovely run over Shap. So temperature's good today, 19 degrees. We've had a few hot nights recently, humid nights, but I'm happy to say that there's a cool breeze today. So even though it's 19 and it's probably going to get up to about 26 today up here in Lancashire, at least we've got this cool breeze, which is good. So it's funny, when I was riding along through Enmore and coming down, and I've seen it quite a few times actually when I've been out and about on the bike, some people have taken the masks to the next level, and what I mean by that is I see people alone in vehicles wearing face masks while they're driving along in a vehicle. Now, I don't know about you, but when I put a face mask on, I can't wait to get it off, and as soon as I'm out of the shop it comes off, because I feel like I can't breathe and it's suffocating me, which is an odd feeling, because I used to do a lot of diving. If you know from my previous videos, I may have mentioned it, and yeah, about 9 years professional as a diver, never felt like I was restricted at all. And obviously, yeah, you're underwater, you have air. Never had a claustrophobic feeling in my life, but when I put a face mask on, oh boy, yeah, not good. So just at the T-junction here, just turn left, and that will drop us down into the top end of town. Just opposite the Castle Green Hotel, just there. Now, the only downside with coming this way, it does take you back towards the town centre, but you can nip over to the right and just go around the block just in this section, and then it will cut out all the main traffic in the town centre for you. So we just come down Beeson Road just here and turn right again, and then we're straight over and up to this Shap Road. There we go. So that's where we came out just there, and then we're just going to head on the A6, Shap and Penrith. Past the Porsche garage just here. Seems to have been around for years and years. I actually thought that Porsche garage was going to shut down, and I know there was a new one that had relocated or opened up in Preston. So I thought that was closing and the Preston one was going to open, with it being a bigger dealership. So it's been an absolute long time since I've been up this road, and it's a really fast sweeping road, the A6 from Kendal all the way to Penrith. Absolute lovely road. I don't know why I don't come up it more, but I noticed at Kendal they'd actually built a Sainsbury's in the time between me coming up here last, which I've never seen before. Now the summit of Shap, the highest point, is 1,400 feet, and you do get snow up here in winter. Absolutely stunning scenery, as you can see. Just makes it nicer, doesn't it, when the sun's out. Rolling hills everywhere, absolutely gorgeous. So the North Lakes, really great roads, and also you know, with all the lockdown and things and quarantine happening now from France, I know a lot of guys that have had to change their plans and not going to Europe very last minute. All these other countries now you have to quarantine coming back into the country. I'm just glad I got my Netherlands trip to see my mate Patrick a couple of weeks ago. So I think I know why I don't come up this road very often, and on days like this it's absolutely spectacular, but with it being such a high mountainous area, it does catch the clouds, and the weather can be a little bit poor up here in most parts of the year. But when the weather's like this, it's just an absolute beautiful place to come. Nice to see cyclists all riding single file. Makes a change. So we're just coming through Shap village, pretty much just a village on the either side of the A6. As you come through, not a lot here. I think there's a pub just up ahead. Yep, just here on the left, the Rings Arms Hotel. And then just a little further up there is, I don't know if you're into running at all, but there is a really good running shoes shop, and it's mainly a New Balance shop. So if you're into your running shoes, then it's just up here on the left. Another pub next to it, Crown Inn, and then you got the New Balance outlet there, and they have some good deals actually. I had a pair from there about a year ago, and you can get some good bargains on New Balance trainers just there. Fish and chip shop on the right, just there, Shap Chippy. And a co-op shop on the left just before you exit the village. So from here the road opens up again, and it kind of crisscrosses across the M6 going north before we come into Penrith, or just at the main junctions where the exits from the motorway is. And I'm going to fill up with fuel there just to be on the safe side, and then we're going to head over towards Keswick and then down to grab some breakfast next to Ullswater. So we've got the back entrance there to Lowther Castle and Gardens, all gatehouses there into the estate, and then further down this road you got Lowther Castle and Gardens main entrance, and nice place to visit, but also you've got a nice campsite as well down here. So if you are up this way and you're camping, I've camped there before, and it's a good campsite, so it's worth noting if you're up this way and you've got a tent. The Georgian Dragon. Nice to see pubs open again, and I've not been in any actually since they've reopened, and I think if I was going to venture out to a pub, it would have to have a nice beer garden, plenty of space and outdoors. But if you are up this way and staying in the campsite, then that's a nice spot. It's got a big beer garden out the back, I think, to venture to in an evening. Absolute stonking day. Look at the weather. Beautiful. So I'm looking forward to actually going up to Scotland, West Coast open area in September. But I also see the bike racing at Scarborough. Is it the Gold Cup is on again in September, and I think actually today and tomorrow there's a classic race over at Scarborough, and I see Guy Martin's actually entered. I only heard about it on Thursday that that was happening, otherwise I would have gone over there and had a look. Okay, sign saying welcome to Emont Bridge, and if you look just left here over the river, that's Lowther Holiday Park. So that's the campsite that I was telling you about, and it's literally a couple of miles from Penrith. Little village here just after it. It's probably the easiest one to walk to from the caravan site if you want a pub. So you've got a free house, the Crown, on the left just there. Now I would have taken that left road which takes you to Pooley Bridge, which is right next to Ullswater, but I do want to fill up with petrol first, so I might just come back down this road. There's a petrol station a couple of miles up the road here at the near the motorway, So I think that's what I'm going to do. Rather than head over on the Workington Whitehaven road, which is pretty boring for a few miles, I'll just nip back down this road, and then I'll go over towards Pooley Bridge that way, because it's a nice road, and I've never featured it on the channel before. So that's the plan. Fuel, back down here a couple of miles, and then up that road, and I'll show you what that's like. Lift my visor, get some air in. Temperature's creeping up now. We've come down to a little bit less height off the mountain. So a little update work-wise. Still on a travel ban from work. Still working from home currently. Yeah, the only time I do get out is to the supermarket or on the bike. So I'm glad I've got the bike where I can head out at weekends, have a ride, get out and see places. What a lovely spot next to the river there. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's even less than 2 miles up the road just here. You got the roundabout, and then you've got, I think across the roundabout, if you head in towards Penrith, literally just a few hundred yards, you've got a petrol station. So we'll fill up there and then continue the journey. Okay, so we're just filled up, and we're just coming back over Emont Bridge. And then a couple hundred yards we're going to turn right and head towards Pooley Bridge, so the road that I mentioned just now. So just here you've got the Beehive pub on the left and the Crown on the right. Nice big beer garden at the Beehive, and then we're going to do a right just here, and I'll tell you which or what the name of the road is. So it looks to be the B5320 Pooley Bridge, 4 miles. So basically that's Ullswater, near enough. If you are camping, so there's either that site that I mentioned at Lowther Park, or there is a lovely site at Pooley Bridge next to Ullswater, which I would probably recommend more, because Pooley Bridge, there's a lovely pub there, and the campsite, I know because I've stayed at it in Pooley Bridge, is a real cracker. Yeah, this is a far nicer road to head into Ullswater from Penrith. Don't know why I've not taken this road before. Crazy, really. Sign there saying Haweswater. Now, I'm sure I've been there as a kid. I need to look that up on the map, because that might be worth a run to at some point. All these nice little villages you come across. Queen's Head there. Got a Gulf petrol station on the right. So I could have filled up with fuel there rather than gone into Penrith. So there's an option. Come up the A6 and just take the Pooley Bridge Road, and there's a Gulf station just on the right. Probably dearer though than the one I filled up at. Yep, found another great road, happy to say. And now you know about it, unless you already did. Why have I never come down this road? Crazy. That's what it's all about though, isn't it? Exploring. And we're just coming into Pooley Bridge now. It's a lovely little spot, and it's a lovely nice walk from the campsite if you do camp here up to the pubs. Got the sun in on the right hand side. Lovely spot, lovely beer garden, nice pub on the right, on the left just here, and a little gift shop. That's a lovely spot. Pooley Bridge Inn, lovely seating outside, look at that. Crown Inn on the right. And yeah, can't go through that road. Okay, so how do we get round? No motorised vehicles. Tea rooms on your left. So somehow we need to get round the lake. I hope it's not fully closed, all the roads. I need to check my map actually, because I don't know another road other than going back round. And if that's the case, then we will have to go back the way we've just came, which is madness. Anyway, let's just pull over somewhere and we can check. Let's have a look, because that might have scuppered our route. Okay, so I found a road, and again another road I've never been on, because I've never really needed or felt the need to go down the other side of the lake. So yeah, so let's have a look down the other side of the lake, and this will take us right down to the bottom, and literally the St. Patrick's boat landing is at the bottom of the lake anyway, so makes no difference to me. You've seen Pooley Bridge, lovely place, and yeah, highly recommended. Couple of pubs just in Pooley Bridge there, just lovely gardens, beer gardens. This road's going to be quite busy actually. It's quite a narrow road, but because they're repairing the road just at Pooley Bridge there, actually I think it's been washed away a little bit in winter, or the groundworks to that road, because it just touches on the top of the lake. So yeah, nice to go down the other side, and I think this road actually cuts down and right next to the lake. So we'll see if we can get some nice snapshots and things as we go down. So you see the campsites just here on the right. So literally, it's just walking distance into Pooley Bridge. Just lovely, and you're right next to the lake there. You get your donuts and things like these kids, go for a swim, bit of a paddle. Also the campsite extends over to the left just here. It might be a different site, but there's plenty to go by. This is Parkfoot Camping Park. Yep, I think we should come up here with the kids and the family, spend a couple of nights. I think the campsite on the right would be better though, next to the lake. Probably busier. Actually, it's probably better to come in September, not August. So we'll add that to the to-do list in September. So Waterside House Campsite, I think that's the one I've been to before. That's the one right next to the lake. Absolutely stunning. You see the lakeside here just through the trees. So the road has wound its way along the side of the lake, and just trying to get back to the main road now. It's quite narrow coming along the other side of the lake, Ullswater, and actually did pass a place called Howtown, which is where the outdoor pursuits centre is. Well, my daughter actually came with the school, so I've never been there before, so it was interesting to see. And look at this place. These are just places that people don't know about. So yeah, it's all new for me coming around here, and we just come over this little mountain on my right hand side to try and rejoin the main road. Interesting road, but not great if you meet a car coming the other way. So I'm getting hungry. I hope the cafe is open when I get there. So I maybe should have looked at the map again to see if there was a better road than this to get me back to where I need to be. But anyway, it's good. It's all exploring, and doesn't seem to be many cars or anything on this little road. So an excellent cycle route up this way for sure. I think if I was in my car I wouldn't want to be coming down here. There's no passing places. And I would even class it as a non-road really, it's that thin, but it must come out somewhere. So the route's certainly taken a different angle today, but you wouldn't see lovely little places like this, would you, if we stayed on the boring roads all the time. We certainly can't get better views than this valley. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Couldn't be a better day actually. I mean, just look at that view. Just rolling hills, beautiful. Trying to keep out the middle of the road. It's lots of loose gravel in the middle. Very remote, but very beautiful. Look at these big beasts. How beautiful are these two? Hello. Beautiful animals. Beautiful. Look at these two. Probably looking at me thinking, what's he looking at? Beasts. Okay, see you later, cows. What a lovely part of the world. So I'm hoping this road doesn't take me to a dead end like the last one did. I'm really trying to get round the bottom of the lake. So I'm hoping this actually comes out. It's heading towards the right direction, but hopefully it'll meet up with the bottom of Ullswater at some point. It's all exploring, and I wouldn't have met those lovely cows, would I? So okay, what have we got here? Again, another junction that leads nowhere. Okay, so head back up the road and back the way we came. At least I get to see my my new friendly cows again. If you're into your walking or anything like that, then these two roads that I've just been on are absolutely incredible. So, what a monumental, absolute fuck up I made there. So basically, I took the road just after the crown, just over there, to Pooley Bridge, and unbeknown to me, Pooley Bridge was actually shut, so I couldn't get round the other side of Ullswater. So I thought on the other side of the lake I can get round, which was a mistake. And obviously I went off the beaten track trying to find a road through, but there wasn't one, so I had to come all the way back and back out towards where I am now, just at the beehive. And then from there I actually have got to now go the original route. So moral of the story is, make sure you keep to the plan. Now, on a good day, and if the road wasn't shut at Pooley Bridge, it would have been absolutely epic. So that would be the road that I would take. But for now, I'm going to have to go on my original route, which is back up to the roundabout here at Penrith, and then over and down from the other side. So anyway, not to worry. It was a good ride out, a good little detour. Managed to see some epic scenery, as you've just seen just there. So let's get back on the bike and head it back out. So yeah, the road in Pooley Bridge, had that been open, that would have been a real epic little detour this morning. And basically I've just found out that there's no road round the other side of Ullswater, which is a shame, because it would have been nice to cut through and down past all the campsites, which I did. But then I ended up going over the tops and kept coming to a dead end on those single track roads, as you've seen just now. So yeah, I had to come all the way back through. We'll go across towards Whitehaven, Workington, and then from there we'll head down, before we get to Keswick, we'll head down towards Ullswater and down to St Patrick's boat landing, where time is now 12 o'clock, and I should have been there about an hour and a half ago. So an hour and a half detour just to be back in the same place. It's exploring though, isn't it? Anyway, it'd be nice to get on the main road and get some air in. The bike's currently sitting with the fan running. Yeah, I couldn't even get a phone reception signal to even check the Google Maps or the sat-nav to see if there was a road round. But eventually I've just checked now and there was no road round, so maybe there's a footpath, but there's not one where I can get my bike down. So we'll head on the A66 just here. And then just at the M6 roundabout just here, straight across. Not too much of a detour really. It was just a shame. I don't like going down roads and then having to come back up them. But it's a lovely day for it anyway. And it was a good chance to see the other side of the lake. And then down to Ullswater, 4 miles, so not too bad. Right, so we're just actually coming down to the turning, which is left just up here. And that road will take you to Pooley Bridge. So where I came into Pooley Bridge town centre, that's where the road would have brought me out. Just there at the top of the lake. So I don't know when that road's going to open up, but worth checking if you're going to come up this way and if you're going to do the Pooley Bridge road, just to see whether they've opened it up or not. Yeah, so now we're back at the top of the lake and we're heading down the proper side, which is the main road side, just here. Lots of canoeists out today, and you get quite a lot of these little boat houses. One just here on the left. Along the side of this lake. Lovely things, little cottages made out of slate. And yeah, we're going to head a few miles down this road now to the St Patrick's boat landing and get a well-earned cup of coffee, or even maybe a cold drink, and a nice bacon and sausage and egg and muffin or something, because I'm absolutely starving. Missed breakfast this morning, thought I'd actually get here a lot earlier, but because of the detour it's getting quite late now. Or when I say late, it's now lunchtime, not breakfast time. But yeah, lovely route. I keep having to stop though to wipe the flies off my camera lenses so that you guys get the clear picture. Now normally, if you've watched any of my lakes previous videos, I wouldn't recommend coming in August up to this region. It's just too packed, too many cars. Although maybe a little bit, I was going to say a little bit less this year with the COVID thing around, but what with the EU countries being kind of blocked and you have to quarantine now, then I think most people in England are actually holidaying in England, or not at all. So nice little spot on the right hand side here, the Bracken Brew. A few tables outside there, good place to stop for refreshments. Now there's a lovely little boathouse just down the road here on the left, and I normally stop there with my drone, but if you watched my previous few videos you'll have noticed that I actually lost my drone in a river, and unrecoverable unfortunately. So I'm still waiting for my new drone to arrive, and once that's back we'll start editing and popping some drone footage into the videos. But I'd like to throw a clip up of this boathouse just here down the road, and some epic footage. It just shows you really how lovely it is around this lake. So I'll roll on that clip just now. I'm surprised I've not seen more bikes actually this way, but perhaps they're staying away because of the tourism in August. So the temperature's up to about 23 today, which is nice. And it's nice to get some shade actually just underneath these trees. So you'll be lucky to even get a parking space next to the water just here, or any of these spaces along the side of the lake. It really is a busy day. All this hot weather's bringing people to the lakes. So we're just coming up on the boat landing and the cafe where I'm going to stop. Hopefully it's not too busy, but it is lunchtime, so I do expect it to be busy, so we might have to settle for a sandwich and a coffee or a drink or something right next to my bike if we can't get a table, which is fine with me as long as we have something. Here's a load of bikers. Very, very good. MT09 Tracer, a few GS's, XR, BMW. So we're just coming through Glenridding, and the Boathouse Cafe is just after this village. It's got a major car park on the right hand side, and then a lovely hotel, the inn on the lake on the left, just here. A couple of shops. Glenridding Hotel. Ice cream shop. And then just around the corner here you got the place I wanted to go to. So that's it, St Patrick's boat landing, wonderful place. And now onwards, so we're heading south now, and we're going to go straight over KirkStone Pass. You've also got the KirkStone Pass Inn, right on the top there, great views, good refreshment point, and used to be good food. So we're just coming into Patterdale now. Absolutely glorious day, but it's getting hotter and hotter. Bike's reading 32 degrees. Actually, that's just because it was sat in the sun just now, so we'll see what it gets down to, but it's definitely going to get to about 28 today, I think. So if you are coming up in August and in height of season, don't expect to be riding quickly along these roads, because you just get car after car. But if you're looking for a nice bimble out, beautiful scenery, great weather as it is today, not always this way, but I don't think you can find much more of a beautiful place than the Lake District. So just take a look at this scenery, guys. Look at that mountain. Beautiful. Another little lake just here. No idea what that one's called, but absolutely stunning. The wind's dropped off, there's no breeze now. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to climb up the KirkStone Pass from this side, from Ullswater side, head over the tops, and then we'll drop down into top end of Windermere where it brings you out. We were going to go down through Bonus and out of the lakes, the southern route, but it might be just as easy to turn left at Windermere and head over towards Kendal to get back home because of the detour today. It's eaten up about another hour and a half of my time, which eats into family time this afternoon, so that's what I'll do, I think. But yeah, KirkStone Pass, I'll tell you what the height of it is when I get to a sign. Don't know it off by heart. But if you do come out of season, and when I mean out of season, so mid-September onwards, or in May and June time, you'll have a lot less traffic and still good weather at that time of the year. So it's worth doing a trip. A few bikes coming up behind me now, all gonna get stuck, same as me. See if we can pick this white van off in front. Pick them all off. Get over. I think that second bike is a V4 Ducati. While I don't consider myself a slow rider, I'm not going absolutely nuts. I know these roads, and this road is not the smoothest of surfaces, and what with tourists coming down the other side on the wrong side of the road, it's not a place to be going nuts, especially this time of year. Probably see on my left just here the water coming off that little stream coming down. Must be still some water on the hills. We've had some pretty good rainstorms, thunderstorms overnight recently. So this is the pass, KirkStone Pass, guys. I don't know why people keep stopping and starting in cars. There's nobody stopping in front of you. Keep going. Unbelievable. So my ears have just popped. I think we're nearly at the top. So I think we're pretty much at the highest point now on the road. Just here you've got the KirkStone Pass Inn. There's a car park on the right, some parking on the left just here. I'm not going to stop because it's majorly busy, but yeah, it's a good spot to have a pint, sit on one of the benches just there and take in the views. Don't know if you can see in the bottom there, you can see just a little bit of water. That's Lake Windermere, and to the right of that water is Ambleside, to the left is Windermere and Bonus. And then we just pootle down this side of the road, all the way down the mountain just now, and head down to where that gap is, where the lake is over there. I don't know if the camera picks up the breathtaking views that I'm seeing. Probably not, but hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, because it's certainly good for the soul, and the motorcycle for me is a little bit of therapy as well. Blows all the cobwebs away from the week and all the crap we go through in life in general, and I get on the bike and it just takes it away. Makes me relaxed, makes me happy. So do what makes you happy in life, folks. Life is all too short. Now, I'm not going to go in too deep, but when you've got stunning scenery like this on a beautiful blue sky day, what more could you ask for? Actually, it's a good day for a barbecue, so no plans for tea. Don't think the wife's made any plans, so might just have to have a nice barbecue at home today with the weather being so good. Queen's Head there. Nice little boozer. I think, note to self, next time in lakes in tourism season, allow a little bit extra time, because it's going to be a slow run. Okay, so we've just come to the road end from KirkStone Pass, and we're just going to head left on the A591 towards Windermere and Kendal. A few other bikes showing up now. As you can see from this line of traffic, you pretty much get this every day, and this pretty much goes all the way, probably about 10 mile long, right the way up to Ambleside. Definitely heading in the right direction, not the other way. All these bikes here, obviously camping, they've got tents on the back and things, heading up that way. Poor them, at least they can filter though. So the traffic should free up now, really, heading towards Kendal on this A591. Opens up into a bit more of a speedier road shortly, around a couple of bends. Well, it's been an absolute corker of a day so far. Just by taking that Pooley Bridge road, really did show me some roads that I've never been on before. Albeit I had to turn around and come all the way back, but on a normal day it wouldn't have been that way. We could have gone through Pooley Bridge and all would have been well. So yeah, so we're just going to head down now towards Kendal and then jump on the bypass to head back towards Lancaster. So nothing too interesting forward of this, but yeah, thanks for joining me and sticking with the video, guys. Appreciation as always to my subscribers, and if you're not a subscriber to the channel, then click that subscribe button and hit the bell for new videos coming up. We've got a video coming every weekend, and if you're a subscriber, you know I do put the odd one up in the week when I can. What we got coming up, we've got actually that's a good thing. So the SP Connect mount that I use mainly for my my iPhone on the bike, just here, as you can see. You've probably seen before if you've watched my videos. There's been a lot of talk actually on the forums recently and the Facebook groups about vibration and how the vibration of these holders damages the cameras and the gyroscope inside. So I did have a phone, I think it was an iPhone 6S Plus or whatever it was, and it damaged the rear camera on my phone, not from the SP Connect mount, I must add. It was from another well-known mount on the market today, which I don't use that often. And yeah, since I've pretty much got the new iPhone, I've been using mainly the SP Connect mount, and I noticed the other mounts are coming out with a like a, I don't know, it's a dampener, something to take the vibration, the frequency out of. Well, SP Connect actually do one, and I've got one coming. I think it's tomorrow. It arrives in the post Monday, so as soon as that arrives, I'll do a little video and show you that. But I'm quite impressed by the also the work they've done to test that thing and show you how the frequency affects your camera, and also by putting this on, it obviously eliminates that. So SP Connect is the way I go normally. Ultimate add-ons for really big tours where I want my phone inside a waterproof case, and yeah, that's coming up probably midweek on the video, so stay tuned for that. And like I say, if you click the bell button, then you'll get notifications when that becomes available. And also, guys, would appreciate if you can give me a big thumbs up, big like, or a dislike if you don't like the video. It all helps the channel. And yeah, I'll catch you on another video next weekend, and also the one in the week this week. So so yeah, thanks again. And we're just coming into some traffic again, so I'll shut off the cameras now. And have a great week at work, or whatever you're doing this week, or if you're on vacation. And I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.